Hi, I'm Kevin Klein, City Councillor for Charleswood, Tuxedo, Westwood. As well, I'm the chair of the Winnipeg Police Board. Today is April 5th, a very special day in my life. It's a day where I dedicate much of my time and thoughts to the most wonderful woman in the world, the most powerful woman I knew, and the most loving woman I ever knew, my mother. My mom's name was Joanne. And you may or may not know that my brothers and I lost my mom to domestic violence many years ago now. She was murdered by her husband, our stepfather. And it was only a few short months after she graduated from becoming a nurse, a lifelong dream of hers. And there's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't miss her and I don't think of her. I just choose to talk about it more on this day because if it helps one person, if one person reads the story that you'll find on this social media post, if one person reads that story and it helps them, then I know my mom has changed the world in her small way. And I always believed that she could change the world. I mean, she was a single mom for so long, and I mean, we did not have a privileged life at all. It was tough, but we always had her. We always had her love. We always had her comfort. We always had her support, and that can't be replaced. That was taken away, and it could never be replaced. Sadly, though, we're not the only people in Canada that suffer or are victims of domestic violence. I mean, it could be a man, it could be a woman, but it happens every day, far too much every day in this country. So on today, my mom's birthday, I would ask that you take a few minutes to read the story that I wrote, share it with other people if you would like, but more importantly, take a moment to look around and know that somebody around you is more than likely a victim of domestic violence. And they're afraid. I didn't talk about what happened to my mom publicly or even to friends that I made later in life for years and years, because I was always afraid of what people would think, of what they would think of me, but what they would think of my family, of my mom, of our life. I didn't want somebody thinking negatively about where we came from or what how we lived or whatever. But it's different. I understand it now, and I know that domestic violence has no boundaries. It's not geographical. It's certainly not economical. It's not based on education. It happens everywhere, and it happens far too often. So if anything today, please know that someone around you may need some help, and be there for them, because it's scary and they are very afraid, and they could use some support. So thank you for listening to me on this one. Again, happy birthday to my mom, Joanne. I love you very much, Mom, and I know that again, if someone reads this story and it helps them reach out to somebody for help to get out of the situation they're in, that my mom would have changed the world today. So thank you, and have a good day.